Hey you guys, and welcome to my channel. What I'm going to say today may be a little controversial, okay? And then some of you may be like, I don't know, I do have that and I'm okay with it. All right, so for the sake of this video, I will say we can agree to disagree, but it doesn't change, my stance on this. So I'm going to go ahead and share it. I do have on this channel primarily people who have experienced a lot of trauma and abuse in their life. Toxic relationships, even with themselves. Okay. Now, because of that, my stance on this, and because I understand that aspect of life, I have boundaries around it. So, the only person that I believe that you should be giving unconditional love to in this world is yourself. That's how I feel about it. Unconditional love should go to yourself. Because wherever you go, there you will be. You're the one constant factor in your life that you're going to have to deal with it, whether you like it or not. So you need to have unconditional love for yourself. But when you have a healthy kind of unconditional love for yourself, it spills out and everyone around you can benefit from it who's able to receive and reciprocate it. Okay, keywords: able to receive and reciprocate from it. And even if they can't even reciprocate, they still may benefit from it, but you won't necessarily benefit from it, except for perhaps some hard lessons on having boundaries around your love. So this whole ideal and notion of, when people say, I want someone that will love me unconditionally, I'm not a fan of that. I'm not. I really feel like there's only one source that's able to really love another human outside of themselves, and they're not human, unconditionally. And that's God, the one who's created this earth and put people on it and everything else within it. Okay. So he is the one that ultimately, as far as any betrayals and all these other things, he has the strength to and the wherewithal to understand and know the beginning to the end and the end to the beginning. Okay, us mere mortals down here, no, we're not really built for that. And to say this whole notion of unconditional love, it just means I have no boundaries around something that's so beautiful to give to someone. Love in its purest state, its purest form, is absolutely amazing and beautiful to offer to someone, which probably baffles you guys in these toxic relationships where you were offering your cup of love and the person just, they didn't respect it, they didn't honor it, they, didn't value it, and they certainly couldn't reciprocate it. But you have to understand that people can't give what they don't have. And, everyone's evolved differently in different places, and some people don't even know what love is. So when you offer it, it might even scare them. It's just so many things going on with that, and I don't want to digress into all of those possibilities, but I just wanted to make this video to say, I don't believe in unconditional love outside of self. You have to have unconditional love with yourself. Is best anyway to be as prosperous as you can here on your journey in this earth, because you will be going through a lot of ups and downs. But most people are temporary in your life, and you will face a lot of betrayals, and you need to have boundaries. So, that's like having this deep love for someone when you find out they never cared about you at all. Should you have unconditional love for them? Or will finding out the fact that they don't give a damn about you shift your emotions and feelings in another direction at that point? Or because, that person had pushed you away with so much abuse, did that shift your feelings and emotions into something else? This is typically what'll happen. So, yeah, you can try to have that unconditional love, but let me know how that works with a narcissist. Let me know how that works. It's just not my recommendation. It's not. I feel like people who deserve your love and your time and, your energy and your essence, those are the ones who should continue to get it. And those who do not, obviously you have to pull that back. You have to pull that back. And then once you find out that they're clearly not with you, they clearly don't mean well for you, they're clearly working against you, once you see that and they're being two-faced and betraying you, that love gets lost at that point. Because then it would be toxic and you wouldn't be loving yourself by continuing to love them. So you see how that's connected? I'm not a big fan of that unconditional love. And I understand, when healthier minded people say that saying, they're just saying, they want someone to be with them through their ups and downs. Not that they now have permission to stomp on someone's heart or to violate their core essence of this person's soul and spirit, to betray them, lie, cheat, and steal. It doesn't give them the right to do any of that stuff. And most people don't mean it that way. But on this channel where we're increasing our emotional maturity, I just want to put it out there this way, just to give you something to think about. You have to have conditions. These are called boundaries and these are called standards. All right? All right, you guys, until the next video, never give up on yourself. Continue to do the work. And until next time, please take care.